Welcome back. It's one of our favorite days of the week, Fur Baby Friday, and we are here to introduce you to an adorable medium-haired tabby. Miss Bonita was brought into the care of the Humane Society just a few weeks ago. She is close to 3 months old and is looking for her forever home. She has some siblings that were also taken into the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina. So there's a few options for you. Thank you so much, Morgan, for bringing her in today.
Yeah, of course. She has now decided that she's going to play. She was just cuddling and started purring.
It's a mixture of play and cuddling.
Yes, she's very much a kitten,
Yeah.
so she does go in between being a crazy playful kitten and just snuggling up and cuddling. She'll see something and get distracted. Every time she sees a new light or hears a sound, she has to look at it.
Yeah, that's how a kitten is. So tell me how she came into your care.
So we got her along with a bunch of other cats from an extreme hoarding case where there were over 200 cats. We got about 35 and we're currently working on getting the rest of those cats spayed and neutered or taken into our care. And Miss Lovely Bonita and her siblings are all coming available. She's got a calico sibling, a black and white sibling, a black and white one with a little like spot that's like a mustache, and then her sweet little self. She's probably the smallest of her siblings. The calicos are a little bit bigger and the black and whites are probably in between. And then she's the little baby. She's the only tabby and white of her siblings.
Okay, so she's a mixture of, you see the stripes there, and then she also has the white on her nose and her paws as well. So a very cute mixture of colors. And is she ready immediately to be adopted, or she's getting ready to be?
So she is almost ready to be adopted. We just have to get her spayed. So you could apply for her and potentially take her home.
She's nibbling.
Depending on when we get that appointment and where you live and your availability to make appointments, you could take her home the day that you meet her, or we could have her reserved and you could pick her up right after that appointment. But you can go ahead and start applying for her and her siblings.
And you mentioned that she was in a home with a lot of other cats, so she would work well potentially with other cats, but you said we're not sure about dogs yet. She could adjust though as time goes on because she's so young.
So she definitely gets along with other cats. Any new cats, it's going to take adjustment. Any new animal with any new animal takes some adjustment. Her and her siblings act like they're terrified of dogs, even though other cats from the same house are fine with dogs. But they all do they get really scared and puff up and like hiss at them. But she's a baby kitten. She could adjust with some proper introductions and a respectful dog.
Yeah, a lot of things are new for kittens, so it may just be an adjustment process for her. So if folks are interested in her, how should they start the process of adopting?
They can go to our website and fill out an adoption application and then send that to the email adopthsec@gmail.com, and then we will contact you about setting up an appointment to come and meet Bonita or our other available kittens that you might be interested in.
Of course, so if you think, okay, maybe I don't get along that well with Bonita for whatever reason, which would be shocking to me because she seems very easy to get along with, but maybe there are other cats or dogs there as well that you might be interested in.
Yeah, I don't know how you couldn't love her, but if you aren't the perfect fit, or if you wanted another one in addition to Bonita, once you fill out an application, you're free to meet all of our available cats and kittens.
And she has that medium length fur, so do you think it'll get any longer, or will it stay about that length?
It'll be about, as she grows up, it'll look longer because she'll be bigger, but it'll be this just kind of her as a little fluff ball.
Yeah, I would say that's one of the cutest things about her is how fluffy and how soft her fur is.
Her ear hair is so long and her whiskers are so long. I don't even know if you can tell on the camera, but they are so long.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but
now
it's
she's
just
biting
precious.
my arm.
She's doing a little, we used to call them love bites. But
yeah.
And so her siblings are available for adoption as well. Is there anything else that people should know if they come by the shelter, maybe to meet her? Any information that you like to clarify for folks?
Depending on the animal that you meet, like they may be a little bit nervous at first. Like you might see them on TV and they're fine with me. They all know me and we take a little bit of adjustment time before we actually go on camera. So they might be a little bit shy at first, but they just take time to warm up and they eventually will.
It's a trust process, I think. So there's the information you see on your screen to go to their website or to learn more about their other pets they have on pettango.com. We'll have a link to that on WITN.com if you get lost trying to track all that stuff down and learn about all the great animals that the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina has available. Thank you so much for joining me,
Yeah,
Morgan.
Thanks so much for having us.
Miss Bonita might just settle in and take a nap right here.
Yep, she's either going to nap or start biting me again.
We'll see what happens. Well, we have more great stories coming up in just a little bit on ENC at 3. Stick around.